Ladies and gents, we're back, and it's me, the option champ. I'm winning day in, day out. You know what the name is, and I'm here to say I'm long. Looking at exactly what's going on with AMC, we held the exact area we needed to, the $12 floor. Now we're bouncing pretty strongly from that area. I'm going to break down the chart and what I see going on today specifically. Now for the people out there saying, Tyler, why are you buying options? Do you not support the cause? I've been buying shares as well via Webull, but on the E-Trade account, you know I do what I must do. I snap the necks, I cash the checks, and that primarily comes from options. So Karen, I'm gonna need you to sit down and watch Daddy work. Come in a little bit closer and let's get down to business. And don't forget, while you're there, like, subscribe, do what you gotta do. Let's get to it.
And his name is John C.
All right, so let's break this down essentially as quickly as possible. Stay with me. If I am confusing, if you have any questions, please comment them down below. I have come to the understanding where some of the stuff I say may be confusing. I've been trying to get on Twitter and interact with you guys as much as possible to kind of see the best way to relay information to you. Now, I understand you still may hate the information, but I'm still going to give you the brutal, honest truth. Let's get to it. We mentioned if we broke this area right here, the 12-20 range, it was going to get bad. However, at the end of the week, we saw a nice touch of $12 and we ended at about 12.08. Things looked pretty sketchy. There was a lot of FUD, if you will, going on in the market as well. Wanda sold, a lot of these bigger names getting out. Also, the potential dilution looming around, and then the rumors of the stock split. Now, I want to address the stock split first. Now, I said this was a possibility and it was a rumor out there. I also stated that this was not the top of the priority or the most likely candidate of things to happen. That's not what I saw most likely to happen. If I had to rate one above the other, it would be dilution over a stock split. I think a stock split only happens down the road if investors just won't ever approve to any dilution, which I do think. This is my opinion, so stay with me. Timmy, don't freak out. Just stay with me. If we do, in fact, get some sort of squeeze, if we start pushing crazy, I do believe Adam Aaron will eventually ask the shareholders to please pass some dilution, help the company. We need the dilution in the long-term scheme of things. It will help us, and it will literally set us up to never go under like 99.999999999% of the time. It'll be good. So that's what he most likely will ask down the road. Now, was I saying it's going to happen here in the next week, 2 weeks? No, it is possible if we push crazy, though, that he could ask for it at the shareholder meeting. But we have like a week until then. So do we push $100, $50 in the next 4 days? I don't know. But hey, if we do, you see that belt up there? I'll be getting another one because I'll be the back-to-back option champ of the world. But seriously, back to the charts. It's quite incredible the exact areas that we're testing on the chart right now. We had a straight shot up to last week's level, came down to VWAP, tested, and now broke immediately through that level. This looks as bullish as it could look. I do anticipate going into the end of the day, things are going to look very strong for AMC. Now, it's worth noting indexes look just as strong. The SPY, Nasdaq, they all look extremely strong. In my opinion, that's what's carrying this. It's also worth mentioning this leg we had down was during the lunch hours, another time when typically indexes lag behind. Going into OBV, looking exactly what's happening with the volume. Clear flag going down as well, breaking out violently to the upside. What I do want to point out is that 4-hour OBV. And you know in my recent videos, I've been pointing this out quite a bit. We had that push down to the downside, and now we're pushing out of that range. This is where things start to get dicey and things start to get really interesting, because if we can break above this double top range and not look like we looked over here, yes, that looks absolutely horrendous. So let me take that out as quickly as possible. Oh, that's quite embarrassing if you ask me. And so you see we had that double top on the 4-hour chart right there. If we can break out of this range, this thing will soar. But it's also worth mentioning as we come back over here, you can see we have a lot of room to go for that double top. So it looks like we'll get a push to that double top, but we will break above 14.5 before then if things go as planned as they are going today. We've almost seen a whole $2 run up on the day. Absolutely incredible. So on AMC in the short term, what I'm looking for is that 14.2, 14.5 test and how we react to that level. You do not want to see another rejection from that level. Obviously, we never wanted to see it in the first place. However, it's worth mentioning, if we get back to that level, I don't see us getting rejected like we have been previously. It looks extremely strong. The volume seems there as well. So these are things that I do like going forward. However, we have room on that Nasdaq and the SPY to continue up going into about Wednesday. So I see this bullish trend continuing for the next day and a half to really contain and maintain that momentum on AMC as well. Because yes, the indexes are benefiting AMC. Just look at what's going on. It's actually one of the least crazy indicators that there is, that AMC is in fact following the rest of the economy. Cool. So all that being said, AMC looks absolutely fantastic. Sorry I wasn't able to keep up the updates when I have my son. It's just harder for me to go live and do as much stuff, but it is what it is. I'm here now. More updates loading. If you have any questions, please comment down below. I'll most likely have a video coming out this evening as well, just about what's going on in the after hours and how I see us moving. Then have a good one, traders. Like and subscribe and do what you got to do. Namaste.